Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Education regarding the status of infrastructure projects undertaken by all county governments in the education sector. In the statement, Mr. Speaker, the committee should provide an audit report on the total budget utilized by all the 47 counties in the provision of infrastructure and services to primary and secondary schools, detailing the amount of money spent and indicate whether these activities have in any way disadvantaged early childhood development centers, ECDs. Number 2, provide a status of all preschools, early childhood development centers and nursery schools constructed by respective county governments. And finally, Mr. Speaker, give a detailed report of primary and secondary schools built by the respective county governments, particularly the Narok County government, indicating the budget used from financial year 2019-2020 to date. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Now, there was a statement that is supposed to be made pursuant to Standing Order 52. Though we've passed that standing order, I will nevertheless allow Senator Omogeni, due to its importance, I will allow the Honorable Senator to make that statement.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 52-1 to make a statement on a matter of general topical concern, namely disbursement for operating expenses of county and constituency operation offices. Mr. Speaker, sir, I take this opportunity to inform the House on the progress made in the disbursement of funds to county offices by the Parliamentary Service Commission, PSC. This I do appreciate in my duty to this House, which approved my appointment as Commissioner to PSC on Wednesday, 9th November 2022. Mr. Speaker, sir, I wish to notify the House that the Parliamentary Service Commission had, as of Thursday, 7th March 2023, received and processed operational returns from 39 county offices. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Commission proceeded to process payment for the offices for their office operations for the quarter January to March 2024. The Speaker, sir, I wish to notify the Honorable Senators that the vouchers for payments of the disbursements for the mentioned quarter are in the cash office pending payment. Mr. Speaker, sir, I wish to bring to the attention of the House that we did request for exchequer from the National Treasury, but up to date, as of 7th March 2024, we have not been funded. Mr. Speaker, sir, as an interim measure, the Commission has facilitated the payment of staff salaries for the period of January and February 2022. I therefore wish to bring to the attention of all honorable senators that though they are required to account for their office expenses for the period January, February, and March 2024, we have been unable to disburse this money to the respective accounts due to inability of release of exchequer by the national government. I therefore request senators to take note for general information and not to confront me on the corridors as to why money has not reached their accounts. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, I will allow comments on these statements to senators from each side. Senator Enoch, proceed.
I thank you, the Speaker, for this opportunity. I also want to take this opportunity to thank our Senator Commissioner Omogeni for updating the House on the status of the release of funds, especially for operations, to our respective county offices. The Speaker, we are in a situation where we are now beginning to play hide and seek with the electorate and even our own staff members. Because the Speaker, the funds that Senator Omogeni has made reference to for the operations, so the funds that senators will use for tea in the office, for hiring of taxis to different destinations. The Speaker, the amount of debt that has been accumulated by the respective offices of senators are staggering. Since January, Mr. Speaker, that amount has not been received in our counties. And essentially, it even puts us in a very awkward situation that we require other government offices to operate and deliver services, but we are unable to operationalize our own offices. The Speaker, this is a matter that the Treasury must begin to take a lot more seriously than they do. That disbursements to different votes for Parliament should not be an afterthought. It should be a priority issue. That monies that were due in January have not been released to date, and there is no sign that the money will be released tomorrow or the day after. The Speaker, the Treasury must take note, and I thank the PSC for that update. I thank you.
Senator Boni.